We'll start with Shankhanada. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. Welcome everyone once again. Let us get started with today's topic. So just a reminder, let us be fully present here and now for the next about 50 minutes. So here is the pre-work that we usually start with. It was not shared just to avoid the confusion. We can do the pre-work here also, now also, at this moment. So what is the pre-work for this session? Recognizing and remembering two mind states or emotions in the present moment. In the present moment, remember there is always one mind state and it changes. Okay. So in the present moment and in the past few minutes or in the future few minutes as we are waiting here. So it's a real life one. No need to share these emotions or mind states. It is only for your reflection. So what is the first one? Recognizing and remembering the mind state in the present moment. What is my state of mind at this moment? If it is easier to recognize, let's recognize it. Otherwise, just a little bit of inquiry. Is there agitation in the mind at this moment or is it calm? Is there laziness or drowsiness? Or is
Agitation,
there
sir.
enthusiasm at this moment? Is there some kind of a confusion in the mind, not able to understand the mind state?
Yes, sir.
Or is there clarity? Overall, is there a kind of a pleasantness in the mind at this moment or is it unpleasant? Just recognize, remember, acknowledge it and let it be. No need to change it. Okay. Second one, recognizing and remembering another mind state. This mind state is going to change. It is not staying here forever. It is impermanent. Whenever it changes, recognizing it. Whenever some other mind state arises, recognizing it. Okay. All right. That's the pre-work. Let's move on. We covered this. So today's topic is about interoception. It is the eighth sense that we have. Traditionally, we have five senses. Right? Apart from those five senses, we have three more additional senses. Let us see what they are. The first, a quick revision on the traditional senses, five senses. The sight, right? It doesn't require any explanation. Perceiving light, color, shapes, movement through eyes. Second one, hearing, audition. So whatever we do from the ears. Third one, smell, sensing the odors, scents through the nose. Taste, through our taste buds, tongue. Fifth one, touch, feeling through the skin, feeling the pressure, texture, temperature, whatever it is. Okay. These are the five traditional senses. We are all very much aware about them. What are the other additional senses? Three senses. The first one, vestibular. This is related to spatial orientation and balance. Everything is happening in the brain, right? And brain itself is located in a spatial, there is some spatialness in the brain, and it has to understand how it is. Is it upright or is it downward? Is it bending on the sideways? Is it moving forward or backward? That spatial orientation awareness is required. There is an entire system that is managing it all without our knowledge, of course. That is the sixth sense. And that helps in balancing, right? It is usually located in the inner ear, the brain, and it helps with balance, movement, and coordination. It's all happening automatically. So unless we have any psychological issues with the spatial orientation and thing, no problem. It just works fine. Seventh one, it's proprious, prop. It's called prop most widely in psychological world. Proprioception, body awareness. See, I am sitting with crossed leg or in whatever the way, and I can move also without looking at the body parts. It is the ability to sense the position and movement of our body parts without looking at them. I can watch TV at the same time I can keep eating. The hand knows where the food has to be put in. It knows where is the mouth. So it is all habituated, and there is awareness of the position and movement of the body parts automatically. It is the ability to sense it. So most of the time, based on our habits, these things are happening automatically. Let us allow them. All right. Next, interoception, internal body awareness. What it is? There are many things happening in the body. The states like hunger, thirst, heartbeat, emotional responses. There may be anger, there may be irritation, there may be impatience, there may be calmness, there may be happiness. Am I able to recognize them? If I move the attention, I can recognize. This is what we are going to study throughout the session today. Internal body awareness. Body in the sense both body and the mind. Right? What exactly is happening? This is considered to be eighth sense, which is very essential. These last three senses, 6, 7, and 8, are crucial for our motor skills, emotional regulation, and overall well being. And especially the eighth one, interoception, is closely linked to our regular mindfulness practices. Get too much caught up in the busyness of the world, we lose connection with ourselves, right? What happens when we lose our connection? We get carried away by our emotions. Let us see. What is interoception? It is, as we said, the ability to sense internal body states. There are hundreds of states in the body and the mind. And not many animals have this ability to sense the internal body states. And of course, not many human beings use this eighth sense. Very few people are trying to use it. And these are some of the sessions wherein we are all trying to improve in that aspect. It helps us understand and regulate our emotions, stress, and well-being. If I don't understand what is happening inside me, there is no way to regulate it. I just will get carried away by it, right? This interoception, the eighth sense, is often overlooked, very crucial for mental and physical health. Here is the question. How many times do you recognize, for example, agitation or irritation or impatience in the mind in a day? And how many times does it arise? It keeps arising many times, right? But we hardly recognize it. What do? We just get carried away by it, right? As Shantamidam is saying many times, yes, indeed. Listen to the sound of waves within you, as Rumi says it. These are nothing but the sound of waves, agitation, calmness, irritation, impatience, happiness. Why does interoception matter in the first place? Why should we care about it? Because it enhances emotional resilience and self-regulation when attention is given to it. Whenever there is strong eighth sense, strong interoception, it helps prevent burnout by recognizing early signs of stress, improves decision making based on body awareness because the decisions have some relationship with our emotions as well, right? Let us say about it. Strengthens the mind body connection for holistic well being. How do your emotions affect your decisions? The third point. Is there a chance that we make decisions differently based on our emotions? Anytime. Is there a connection between our emotions and the decisions that we make? What do you think? Exactly, this question was asked in one of the earlier webinars as well. And as we discussed in detail during that webinar, unfortunately, most of our decisions happen because of the emotions, right? Our emotional states. I mean, the decisions get affected by our emotion states. As Venkatji says, yes, definitely. How does the body communicate? This is the intent of this session, right? The body is trying to talk to us. It wants to communicate something to us. Are we listening to it? Suppose there is injury to some body part. What happens? There is a pain. Why pain happens in the first place? Pain is an indication to tell us that stop, you need to take care of here. Right? This is more important. This is more threatening. There is more dangerous. Stop whatever you are doing. Bring the attention here and take care of it. That's the message brain is giving to us. Right? Physical signals, right? As we talked, pain. tension, fatigue, heart rate changes, etc. This is how body is trying to communicate something to us. Emotional cues like anxiety, restlessness, excitement, gut feelings, intuition, unease, butterflies in the stomach, cravings and hunger cues, body's way of signaling needs. Can we listen to the body? What is your current mind state or emotion? We had one in the beginning. Is it still same? Just explore. If it cannot be understood directly, asking those questions. Is there agitation in the mind or is it calm? Is there laziness or enthusiasm? Is there some kind of confusion or clarity? Or overall, is there a kind of pleasantness in the mind or is it unpleasant? Or maybe it is neutral. Is it neutral? Neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Just recognizing, inquiring, exploring, recognizing, acknowledging, and letting it be as it is, not trying to change it. Identifying our emotion or the mind state is a very important skill. If we don't recognize it, we just get carried away by it. All our decisions and entire life will be taken care of by our emotions. A tip. Remember, it is not like currently I don't have any emotion. There is always a mind state, or in other words, we are always in a mood or with an emotion. It is always there. Just recognizing it. Here is the point, right? If you don't know what is happening thousands of miles away, that is okay. I'm sorry, I had to switch my signal. Is it again disconnected? I hope as you were able to hear me in the last sentence. Whatever happens thousands of miles away, it may or may not have much impact on me, but what is happening here right now in my body, in my mind, if I don't know it, it doesn't make sense, right? Very important cue. The body is trying to talk to us. Can we listen to it? Signs. You are ignoring your body. What happens when we ignore our body mind states? Chronic stress and anxiety. Because the body would have given a lot of indications about that. but we just ignored them. Frequent headaches and stomach issues, emotional outbursts, or feeling disconnected, difficulty in making decisions, constant fatigue despite rest. Do you hear the shout out of your body mind? The body is indicating something, shouting out, but unfortunately, we are not listening to it. And that leads to so many adverse effects. It is such a strange world, right? Wherein since our birth, the society, the family, the education system teaches us understanding about the world around us. What is happening in the world? Who is who? What is what? The history, right? The potential future, what might happen, but not about what is happening here and now. We are trained to understand what is happening outside, but we hardly know the body is shouting out, come on, listen to me. I want to say something, but we just ignore it, bypass it, and keep doing whatever we want to do, whatever the emotions are taking us in whatever the way it is, getting carried away by the life forces. When we get too caught up in the busyness of the world, we lose connection with ourselves. Losing connection with others, the relationship with others is altogether different. But how about losing relationship with ourselves? The connection with ourselves. That's what it leads to so many mental health issues. Now, strengthening interoception through mindfulness practices that we have been talking about. Some of the tips, pausing and checking, asking, what is my body telling me right now? Can somebody comment what your body is saying? It could be just pain in the legs because I'm sitting for a long time. It could be something happening in the mind, some emotion or thought, some mind state, or some sensation on the body. There is a feeling like butterflies in the stomach or calmness in the body. What is my body telling me right now? Or maybe there may be some sensation somewhere here, strong sensation, or some pain, or some heaviness here on the shoulder, or some pleasantness somewhere else. Listening to it. We have various other meditation techniques as well related to identifying the sensations, right, without judgment. What is happening in the body, recognizing them, acknowledging and letting them be without judging, not trying to change, simply acknowledging and letting be. There are many sensations that are, some of them are physical in nature. For example, breath. It is physical in nature. I can feel it. I can sense it. Actually, air is coming in and going out. In the same way, wherever there is pain or pleasantness or heaviness, lightness, warmness, coolness, they're all sensations that happen to the body, that are experienced on the body. In the same way, there are experiences in the mind. Breath awareness we talked about, emotional states. Recognizing those emotional states. We recognize at least two, one in the beginning and another one just before the slide. What is the third emotion now? It could be altogether different. So as we try to understand what is happening in the mind and what is the mind state, we'll start recognizing them. It is we have never practiced it in our lifetime because of our education system and social system. And that's a key reason why we can't recognize our emotions so easily. But as we continue to practice, we can start recognizing them. We'll start having better relationship with our own body, better communication with our own body. Mindful eating. Otherwise, most of the time, our eating gets carried away by the emotion that we are having at that moment. Movement awareness, walking meditation, stretching meditation, yoga meditation, whatever we are doing, being aware of it. And this is more very important, right? Last time we discussed about being, simply being, doing nothing for few minutes at least every day, simply being. What happens in normal situation when we have some time, when we don't have anything to do or waiting for something, then automatically the attention goes towards whatever attracts it. Like, for example, mobile or TV, simply scrolling. There is nothing to see in the TV or mobile at that time, but simply getting engaged with some activity or at least talking to somebody. This is opposite of it. Simply being. How about being with myself? Doing nothing for few minutes every day, just for 5 minutes, if not for 1 hour. And the simply being is a key skill for well-being, most important skill that is highly neglected because again, our families, education system and societies have trained us in doing certain things well. Keep doing, you need to do this, you need to do that. Right? How about being, simply being without doing anything, simply noticing rather than seeking for something, simply being aware rather than thinking, instead of thinking, just sensing. It's altogether a different skill, simply being with ourselves. What is your current posture? It's easier, right? Because it is related to the physical body. Remember, a tip. Your body is always in a posture, whether you are doing this or doing that or sleeping or busy with something in the world, there is always a posture. We can be at least aware of that posture. Am I sitting upright or am I sitting in the first place or standing or moving, walking or lying down? Everything is a posture. Why it's important? Wherever the attention goes, the energy flows there. Awareness happens. What happens in our mind and on the body, whatever the experiences happen, bodily experiences, we are calling them as sensations, and experience in the mind, we are calling them as mind states or emotions. Whatever happens, it is happening. But unconsciously, if it is happening, it's a problem. Unconscious action is always a problem because we get carried away there. Conscious action is nothing but mindfulness. There is an intention and there is awareness. There is energy involved in it because there is attention. And that conscious action takes care of it all. Good, bad, right, wrong, they're all secondary. They're all our own imaginations, right? Just being conscious in whatever we are doing or being. Be still. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Ramdas. The connection between interoception and mental health. It helps manage anxiety and depression. Of course, we saw that. Improves focus and clarity in decision making because there is intent involved and there is clarity, awareness involved. It supports emotional intelligence and empathy, overall emotional well-being, and enhances overall well-being and resilience. You may have hundreds of people around you, but the best companion is your own body and mind. Listen to it, and it will take care of you. It is saying the right thing. Final thoughts and invitation to connect. Key takeaways. Your body is always speaking. Please start listening to it. Practice mindful check-ins daily and stay connected with meta mindful presence. Our sessions are on at 365 days, and please leave your feedback. And most welcome to share your thoughts about interoception. Yes, Shiva sir, please.
Sir, introspection and interoception, what difference? Sir?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, introspection and interoception. We do introspect, right?
Yeah, introspection is different. Yeah, introspection is different. Introspection is like reviewing whatever happened. Right? That's altogether different. It is after effect. We are reviewing and seeing what went well, what did not go well, what can be done in future, etc.
Okay.
But this interoception is a technical word. In general, we can call it as body-mind awareness.
Okay. 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 Thank you so much.
And again, introspection is not related to mindfulness or presence or being or awareness. It is intellectual game. This should have happened, that should have happened, it should be done this way, it should be done that way, etc. Right?
Okay. I think the more of listening to body and mind is this one, and that's more of intellect.
Yes, yes.
Thank
This
you.
is more of self-awareness in this present moment, and that is intellectual analysis. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Any other thoughts about eighth sense?
Sir, previous slides, please.
This is the major one which we have been covering, sir. Strengthening interoception through mindfulness.
Thank you, sir.
There are various other techniques as well. I just listed a few of them. We have covered each one in different webinars, I guess. For example, we had one for mindful eating. We had one for mindful movement, mindful walking, etc. And stretching also. And mindful being, that is just being in the last webinar. That is nothing but Vedantic meditation. And of course, we had breath awareness and body scan. But this is not intellectual entertainment or philosophical entertainment or spiritual entertainment. We are not talking about anything outside of us. No other individuals are involved here. It's only about us in the
Bharat, இங்க
present
வரானே.
moment. Any other quick thoughts? Otherwise, we'll have to go for meditation session next 15 minutes. If there are no
Just
other
like
yes.
health checkup, we are having mental checkup. Is it correct, sir?
Sorry, sir. Can you please repeat that?
Just like our health checkups, we have checking our mindset also.
Yeah, right, sir. If we know what is happening in the mind, we will come to know about what exactly happens throughout the day. Many things are
Yes.
happening throughout the day. We don't know about them. Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we don't have any checkup there, and that is the
Yeah.
only way we can check up. And as you said, health checkup, we have many other parameters.
Yes, yes. In our sleep, our body or mind are synchronizing the things happen in that day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Yeah, forcefully making us rest, yeah, and get itself aligned. It knows how to get aligned, okay, synchronized, as you said. Yes, sir. Ashok, sir, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, actually, suppose my body is, I'm getting watering every day since last 8 months. I notice it emotionally. Any small words, hearing or seeing or reading also, start watering whole day. I consult doctor.
Watering in the eyes, sir?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm doing since many years meditation. This so to because my body is responding something, I felt to consult doctor. I consulted the, 3 doctors. They tested everything. My eyes. They say everything normal. Even my eyesight. I am 54. Still, in all aspects, you were okay. Nothing is there. Simply they given a drops. Just they given a eye drops. When I use, it was reducing, but again continued. So such things, how to interact. Meditation, I'm doing regularly. I'm doing.
Yeah, right, sir. It seems to be
What
a
it
physical
indicates,
aspect
because
of it. Yeah,
this body is informing something. I am able
yeah,
to
definitely.
recognize something is happening, but there is no solution I am could able to find. So such things, how to come out of.
Yeah, right, sir. It could be due to various reasons, right? It is definitely saying
Especially,
something to us.
even small word,
Yeah,
and
right.
reading a book, or hearing a word from others, or seeing something. So emotionally, I will connect the words, the more small words also, while speaking with others also. So they feel something, but it is continuous. What has started since almost 6 to 8 months. So how to
Yeah,
come out
probably
of
there
this?
is some problem in the body, some deficiency or something like that, sir, definitely. So here in these sessions, there are no
No, just I'm telling.
solutions, but for me, right, as mindfulness meditation, from the perspective of mindfulness meditation or awareness-based meditation, here is how it works. Awareness is the guru.
Yes, sir.
If we are aware of it, if I am aware of it, not intellectually, yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir.
drops are coming at this moment. These
Yes.
are the sensations, direct sensations. These are the sensations on the body, and this is the mind state at this moment. If we are with it and with that being state, automatically it will guide us in the right place. I don't know if Trataka will help, or I don't know what other medicines will help. Medicines in the sense, some kind of vitamin deficiency it will be, but
Nothing is
it
there.
will
That I
be
can
directing us in the right direction. We don't know.
complete body,
Uh,
complete body checkup also I done, sir,
yeah,
because
right,
of this.
right. Yeah,
In
that's
all
fine, sir.
aspects.
Yeah, awareness will take us in the right direction.
Yes,
Let us
yes, yes.
be aware and see whatever the care we can take. Let us take care of it. And
That I
you have
totally.
already done. You have consulted multiple doctors, and you've been
Yes, yes,
doing
sir.
it,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and you're meditating also. Just
Yeah, regularly I'm
with
doing.
a sense of openness, with the sense of presence, observing it without judgment, and letting it be. It will take us in the right
Yeah,
direction.
because
That's
in
what
the
I feel.
meditation also there are so many stages. We have to cross this also.
Nothing, sir. No stage.
Yeah.
We are not talking about those hi-fi meditations, sir. At this moment, what is my posture? What is my mind state? What is my sensation?
Okay. Okay, sir.
That's it. All other things are
Okay.
our imagination. Be it God or this
That,
philosophy,
that,
that philosophy, or
okay.
that guru. It's all
Yes, yes,
imagination
yes,
only,
yes.
right?
Only life only, sir.
Yeah. Because we don't know about it.
Yes,
What
yes, yes, sir.
if I close my eyes? What all I can experience? This is the only reality I can experience in this moment. Rest all is just imagination.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what we are trying to cover here. Trying to come out of all the information or so-called knowledge and be in the present moment with awareness.
That's sir.
The
Okay.
trees are doing exactly same thing. Many things, many lives in the world are doing exactly same thing. Let us be just one with the nature and see what is happening, allowing the things to happen, just recognizing them, being aware of them, acknowledging them, and letting them be.
Okay. Okay. Sir.
Right?
Thank you. Okay. Thank
The moment we try to change something, it all starts creating the problem.
you. Gotcha. Okay.
It's okay to fix certain things, but that is not the only thing. There are thousands of parts in the body. One or two may not be working well. We'll have to take care of them, but let us be attentive towards the remaining thousands of body parts that are working fine. Let us be, let us have gratitude towards them.
Yes. Okay.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. Wonderful. All right, let us sit comfortably with back upright. Amavasya. Recently we covered Shivaratri, and Amavasya is still continuing, either Amavasya or near Amavasya, near new moon. There will be vibrant cosmic energy during this time. Let us meditate and be in tune with those cosmic energies, sitting comfortably with the back upright, with a sense of openness, with a sense of presence here, now. When the eyes are closed, what all can we experience? Let us start from the mind. What is there in the mind at this moment? What thoughts are here? What emotion is here? Emotion or mind state. If we cannot recognize the mind state directly, inquiring, exploring, is there agitation in the mind at this moment? Or is there calmness? We are not preferring calmness as compared to agitation. The intention is just to recognize what is, as is. If there is calmness, it is calmness. If there is agitation, recognizing there is agitation. Intention is to recognize, not to fix the mind state. In the same way, is there laziness in the mind at this moment or enthusiasm? Both are just the mind states which keep changing. Our intention is to recognize if there is a laziness or enthusiasm at this moment. Acknowledging and letting it be, not trying to fix. Is there confusion in the mind? Sometimes we may not understand anything what is happening in the mind. It is fully confused, scattered, distracted. At that time, can we recognize it as confused mind? At this moment, there is confusion in the mind. That is the awareness of confused state of mind. Or clarity. Clarity that there is agitation in the mind. Or clarity that there is calmness in the mind. Overall, is there pleasantness in the mind? Or is it unpleasant? Or maybe something like neutral, neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Can we recognize it? Is it pleasant or unpleasant or neutral? Again, not trying to fix it. If it is unpleasant, clearly recognizing this is unpleasant mind state at this moment. I don't like it, that is fine. But letting it be as it is, acknowledging it and letting it be. This is how we witness the mind state. Next, breath. When the eyes are closed, breath is probably a very intent sensation. The most intent, one of the most intense sensations that can be easily recognized because it is physical in nature. With every in-breath, the body is expanding. The breathing body is expanding. With every out-breath, it is contracting. Sensing it, feeling it. We are not playing the game of imagination or intellectualizing or knowledge or some kind of doing. This is only witnessing. Nothing right or wrong, nothing good or bad, no judgments. What else can we recognize when the eyes are closed and sitting comfortably? There are sensations in the body. Whatever the experiences happen in the body or on the body, they are called sensations in general, bodily sensations. Can we recognize some of the intense sensations? There could be pain in the legs because we may be sitting for a long time, or maybe in the back. Can we recognize, acknowledge, and let it be? Not trying to fix it again. Simply recognizing this is the pain sensation. I may not like it, that is different. But this is pain sensation, unpleasant sensation at this moment. Recognizing, acknowledging, letting it be. In the same way, there may be some pleasant sensation somewhere. Moving the attention to it, recognizing, acknowledging that sensation and letting it be. And there may be many sensations that are neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Now, can we recognize what are the subtle sensations, either pleasant or unpleasant, in the spinal cord or around the spinal cord? If you are aware about chakras, noticing if there are any sensations in Mooladhara chakra at the bottom of the spine, Swadhisthana just above Mooladhara, Manipura at Nabhi, just below Nabhi in fact, Anahata, heart chakra, in the middle of the chest, or throat, Vishuddhi, Ajna in between the eyebrows, and Sahasrara at the top of the head, and the entire spinal cord. Notice in this area where are the sensations that are attracting your attention. Maybe one or two areas where there is more sense. The sensations are more intense as compared to the others. This is related to our pranic body, pranamaya kosha. Most of them will appear as if they are physical sensations. Whatever arises in the mind, that is manomaya kosha, translates or impacts the pranamaya kosha and also annamaya kosha, the physical body. All three bodies, the mind, energy layer, and physical layer, will get impacted by it. Noticing if we can recognize one or two chakras that are seeking for our attention, or any of the other body parts. Whenever there is an issue with any of the body part, either temporary or long term, usually there will be intense sensation there, seeking for our attention, recognizing it, acknowledging, not trying to fix it, simply acknowledging and letting it be. When the eyes are closed and sitting comfortably, these are the only three layers that we can be aware of. What is happening in the mind at this moment, the sensations on the body, and the physical ones, either breath or posture. These are the only things that we can be aware of. All other things are our own imaginations. No information is required, no knowledge is required to understand these cues or communications of the body mind. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, simply being here, recognizing them, letting them be. Whatever comes from our memory, it's all imagination, either of the past or of the future. It is not there at this moment. The only reality is here and now in the form of mind states or direct sensations, nothing else. Simply be the being and witness whatever is arising here now. This is how we listen to the body. This is how we care for the body and mind. Let us continue to have good relationship with our body mind, listening to it more, being connected to it more, strengthening interoception for holistic well-being. Thanking everyone for being on this auspicious occasion of Amavasya meditation. Moving the attention to the physical body, noticing the legs, feeling the legs, the hands, the body posture, the front portion of the body, back side of the body, face, head, feeling the whole body, taking a deep breath in, feeling the whole body, breathing out. Let us scan the body from bottom to top while breathing in, taking a deep breath in, scanning the body from top to bottom while breathing out. Feeling the air around us, the space around us, with this wider awareness, expanded perception. Let us step into the next moment of our lives, slowly lifting both the hands up, rubbing the palms with each other, hearing the sound, feeling the heat between the palms, sensing it, and keeping the palms onto eyes, feeling the warmness of palms. We are not imagining anything. It is direct experience. And by looking into the palms, slowly opening the eyes with a smiling face once you are comfortable. Thank you everyone for being so wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very special session, sir. Very special.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Request everyone to leave your feedback in the WhatsApp group. The group is open for comments.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very
Thank you.
nice session, sir.
Thank you, madam.